It's 7 p.m. on August 3rd, 2016. I'd like to commence the August meeting of the Revere Conservation Commission. First item on the agenda is roll call. Member Joseph LaValle. Here. Member Nick Melason. Here. Member Vincent Lauria. Here. Member Ann Raponi.
Here.
I'm Chairman Andrew B. DeSantis. Absent is James Saboni. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes of June 1st, 2016 and July 6th, 2016. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Nick Melason.
I'll second the motion.
Second by Ann Raponi. All those in favor? Any opposed? Voted in the affirmative. Next item on the agenda is a public hearing for DEP file 0610683, Oak Island Park Rehabilitation, City of Revere. Do I have a motion to open the public hearing?
I'll make a motion.
By Nick Melason.
Second.
Second by Joseph LaValle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Voted. Mike, if you'd come to the microphone, put it on, introduce yourself.
My name is Michael Kessman. I am the project engineer for the City of Revere.
And tell us what you're here for tonight requesting.
We're here requesting approval for this notice of intent for the Oak Island Park Rehabilitation Project, here in lieu of Frank Stringy's absence.
Speak into the mic, please.
I'm here in lieu of Frank Stringy's absence.
Bring the mic up a little bit, Mike. There you go.
All right.
And explain what the rehabilitation of the Oak Island Park is going to consist of. We do have member Ann Raponi, who lives right adjacent to the park, so she'll be overlooking, keeping an eye on things.
So the project as a whole, basically, we're taking the park and reconstructing what's there currently. We're installing a new irrigation system in the playing field. We're actually reducing the impervious area on the site. We're going to repave the basketball court in the back, but the paved hockey court area is going to be excavated and replaced with either a grassed soccer area or an artificial turf soccer area, and two playground areas. The first playground area is going to be in the front of the park where the existing playground is, and the second is going to take up what used to be impervious at the old hockey area. And then in the central portion of the park is I'll call it a raised landscaped berm surrounded by wood timbers. We're going to be removing those old rotted wood timbers, replacing them with new ones, and doing replacement pathways, concrete pathways throughout the park.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Any questions for Mike? Any questions for Mike?
No, not at this time.
This is DeSantis.
Member LaValle?
Would you like to get a start time for this project?
We are hoping to start the project this year. It's actually, the project is composed of two bids. One is for community build playground, and the second is for the larger rehabilitation project. The first is dependent on the second because the GC of this project is going to be prepping the area for the community build playground. We are looking to start work under this year. It's actually out to bid right now, and the bid opening, I believe, is Monday. It was tomorrow, but we issued an addendum today. So we're looking to expedite the execution of the contract as quickly as possible, and if possible, get started this year, at least get the playground in, and go from there. I don't know how many bidders we're going to get. It was only picked up by, I think, 2 contractors. If the numbers don't come back within our budget, we might have to put it back out to bid. But ideally, we are going to be starting construction on this year and at least getting the playground, the community build playground done.
So there's a possibility that could be fragmented with just the playground done before the winter sets in, and then...
Possibly, yeah. Ideally, that isn't going to be the case, but it really depends on the bids that we get when the bid opening on Monday.
What kind of a time frame are we talking about to finish this project?
I'm giving it about 2 months total.
Oh, that's not too bad at all.
Yeah, and they're going to come in, do extensive demolition. We'll install erosion control subject to the commission's approval. And really, it's just the basketball court and the irrigation system. All the work can kind of happen concurrently around the site. So I'm thinking 2 months is probably a reasonable amount of time for the total construction.
Thank you.
The entire, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The entire project will take 2 months, or you want to start the project in 2 months?
I'm thinking construction should take about 2 months from beginning to end.
And I think I heard you say it hasn't gone out to bid yet?
It is out to bid right now. We haven't opened the bids yet. The bid opening is this coming Monday. So depending on the results of the bid, that's going to determine when we start. It's kind of a tough time of the year to be bidding projects. It wasn't picked up by very many people. So in the event the bidders that do bid very high prices, we're probably going to reject the bids and reissue the bid documents. If it gets to the point where it's too late in the year, if we have to rebid, we're going to aim for early spring construction next year. So that's kind of dependent on the results of the bid at this point. Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome. Anything else? Do I have a motion to close the public hearing and issue an order of conditions which I have compiled?
I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
That was Nick. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Voted. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.
Next item's adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
No, I'd like a point of personal privilege.
Go
if
right
I may.
ahead.
Thank you. Seeing we have plenty of time. I'd like to make a comment about the fact that our friend Joe Lavelle is back with us today. It's been a while.
Welcome back, Joe.
He's had a long recovery, and was so happy to see him back in action.
Yeah, looks like he's doing good. Doing good, Joe?
Welcome back.
Good. So now do I have a motion to adjourn?
Now we can adjourn if you don't mind.
You making a motion?
I make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Thank you, and welcome back,
I'll second
Joe.
it.
Nick again?
Nope.
No, Vin. Okay. You might have to get it wrong. Yeah, curveball. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Adjourned. 7:08.